Hello, Gemini. Old placements. Welcome. This will be a reading for you. We'll be taking a look at the difficulties that lie within your emotions and how that affects your love life. Okay, looking at the difficulties you face with regards to your emotions and how that affects your love life. Okay, I'm gonna start by pulling you an overall energy to see where you are at this time emotionally. Okay, from an emotional standpoint, your emotions, your feelings, your intuition, and the guidance of your intuition. Okay, for the Geminian energy. Wow. One more for you. We have the Six of Wands. Okay, one more for you. Overall energy for Gemini. Six of Wands, Six of Cups is what we have for you, Gemini. Okay. I feel like there's an internal crisis that's going on here within you. I feel like you tend to go back and forth with your old ways and your new ways. You tend to kind of face this internal struggle within yourself because your old ways keep drawing you in, but your new self stares you right in the face. Your new self lies within the self-improvement of your own intellect and emotional intelligence. Okay, Gemini, King of Wands. So I see a lack of passion. There's a lack of passion. I feel like you need your passion to be restored because I feel like there's a lack of motivation to go after things that you want with regards to love. I feel like you sell yourself short in certain instances because of the lack of passion that you hold within your heart at this time because of your past traumatic experiences. Yeah. I feel like you've been disappointed. So much so that it's hard for you to kind of have the same passion that you used to have in the past. The same passion, the same drive that you used to have in the past. I feel like the self-improvement that needs to happen here lies within you. It's not something that someone else can do for you or something that another person can initiate. It's something that you have to want for yourself. You have to want to improve your own emotional well-being. You should want to face your past so that you can have a better present and an even better future. I feel like there's a lot to celebrate in your life. However, you are still not yet fulfilled. There's still a lack of fulfillment within your emotions. Hence, sometimes you experience emotional imbalance, emotional instability, because there's still this lack of fulfillment within you, even with all that you have in your life or have accomplished for yourself. Even if you have a partner, there's no one that can do this for you. There's no one that can help you tap into your emotions. accept you. Let's see. Let's tap more into your energy. I feel like the reason why there's a lack of reciprocation in your love life from the people that you want to date or want to be with, it's because they feel the lack of reciprocation on your end with regards to you holding back certain things about yourself from them. There's a lack of opening up, and you attract what you are. So if you come into something not being full circle, you'll attract the very same thing, but it could be in a different form. You could be resisting and holding yourself back emotionally, and the other person could be doing so literally physically. They could be trying to keep their distance from you, or there could be a lot of times where you get into something and then all of a sudden there's just this distance that is created between you and the person you might be dealing with, and it's unexplainable. I feel like this lies between the ripple effect of the energies from the both of you bouncing back off of each other, because you feel what they feel and they feel what you feel. But it's none of this is good, and there's no progress that's going to happen in this situation if both of you don't take the initiative to progress together. Okay. Don't allow your family trauma to be the reason that you don't end up in a good family, a good family of your own. Don't let your family trauma, childhood trauma, prevent you from having the life you know you deserve. Don't let them hold you back, Gemini, with their slick comments and their painful jokes of you and your life. Don't let yourself feel like being an outcast is bad. Since when have you ever felt like that? You've always embraced being the black sheep because you knew what came with it. You knew the significance of the black sheep is to lead the herd that thinks they're not lost. They will see eventually all that you've been trying to tell them all along. They will see it eventually when the time is right for them to see it. It's not easy taking the beatings, the emotional burdens of others. But you were chosen because you were the strongest. Nobody else could be entrusted with this amount of emotions, because you feel a lot. You feel a lot more than you like to admit, Gemini. Okay, you feel far more than you would like to even admit to yourself. Let me grab it. Okay. We have the Hangman, Piscean energy. Feel like you feel way more than you would like to admit, and sometimes your feelings combined with your thoughts can become the biggest toxin, the biggest poison to your heart. I feel like, Gemini, the lack of trust you have for those around you, it's evident. Whether you realize this or not, they know that you don't trust them as much as you claim you do. And I'm talking about people around you, by the way, those whom you're supposed to trust, those whom are connected to you. You not trusting them, you're not even trusting the people you want to date and connect yourself with in marriage even. What does that say about you? It says that there is still some trauma lingering within your heart that needs to be addressed in order for there to be progression in your life. For there to be progress, there needs to be something that unlocks in your mind, that activates your yearning and wanting of self-development for the better of your entire life. Because if you fail to address your own self and face who you truly are and what has happened to you, you will remain in the oblivion of thinking that things revolve around you. But when you see the truth of things, you'll see that people have their own trauma, people have their own insecurities, and you might have been in it, but that doesn't mean that it was about you specifically. There are other contributors, other factors that lie ahead and before you that eventually contributed to everything as a whole. You were just caught up in the mix of it, whether it be friendships, relationships, okay, family life. There is layers to your trauma that you've yet to uncover and unravel and see clearly, so that you can see the truth and not get stuck in what you thought was something that it wasn't. It wasn't like that. It isn't like that. The truth of your trauma will be revealed to you to set you free from it, from your actual trauma, so that you no longer look at it from pointing the finger at self. No, but looking at it for what it actually is. Yes. So that you can move on and move forward with your life. Yes. So now awareness is needed. Be aware of things that happen to you and see them. Don't run away from the truth, because it will always catch up to you. Don't try to avoid things. Don't try to avoid things by suppressing your emotions. You lose yourself in your emotions, and it'll happen within you. Nobody else would be experiencing it. Therefore, the impact lies solely on you. You won't be living your life. You won't find what true love really is, and you won't experience the full meaning of what it means to be loved fully and unconditionally for all that you are and all that you have. Your love will always lie in condition and validation and the things of the world, leading you to complete loop of karmics. Never true love or soulmate energy. You don't want to end up in that way. It's important to face yourself, okay? Address things, address your triggers. What isn't sitting well with you right now? What has happened that isn't sitting well with you right now? What's your first thought? What did you just think about when I said that? That is something you have run away from by suppressing, because it's too painful to revisit. But the mere fact that you're holding yourself back from revisiting that is holding you back from healing from that. You can heal from all of that if you look at it and not looking at it from an emotional standpoint. Detach your emotions from your trauma to see the truth of your trauma. Don't look at it, don't look at it at this is how it made me feel, because that's all you see it as. You only see it as feelings. That's why when you think of your trauma, all you do is just feel. What do you feel? Negativity, because trauma is negative. But if you look at it in the sense that what happened to me? What happened to me? Without me looking at it or you looking at it in the sense of how did it make me feel? No. What happened? So that you understand your trauma. So that you see the truth of your trauma, Gemini. That'll be all for you, okay? My email will be listed in the description box below, Gemini. If you would like to book me, I offer personal readings, love readings, spiritual path readings, as well as clairaudient, clairvoyant, to sentient readings, which are purely intuitive, meaning no cards. And lastly, for one-on-one session with me, I offer them via video call, Zoom call, FaceTime, Skype, whichever one of your preference, okay? Thank you so much for your time once again, Gemini, and I'm sending you nothing but love. Until next time.